Hello YouTube, my name is Scott Perdue. I'm an Amazon author of over 100 books, all kinds of Christian books, self-help books, wonderful books out there for you. Next time you're on Amazon, go to the search bar, type in my name, Scott Perdue, pull up all those wonderful options, find some suitable for you, add those to cart, get them in transit right away. Definitely life-changing wisdom there for you want in your life right away. Anyway, today I'm going to come to you with a book I'd recently published called Kingdom Money, Unlocking Biblical Secrets to Financial Success. Today's lesson is about investing wisely. The Bible offers profound wisdom on managing money, emphasizing principles that lead to both spiritual and financial growth. Among these principles is the call to invest wisely. Ecclesiastes 11:6 Amplified states, "Sow your seed in the morning, and at the evening do not withhold your hand, for you do not know which activity will prosper, whether this one or that, or whether both alike will be good." This scripture encourages diversification and diligence, highlighting the importance of spreading resources across various opportunities for greater chances of success. To prioritize finances kingdom style, believers must align their financial habits with biblical principles, focusing on stewardship, faith, and practical wisdom. Wise investment is a critical component of this, allowing individuals to grow their resources, support kingdom work, and provide for their families and communities. Below, we delve into the biblical foundations for wise investing and explore how this principle integrates with tithes, savings, and generosity for holistic financial stewardship. The biblical foundation for investing. Number one, investment reflects God's design for stewardship. The concept of investing aligns with the biblical principle of stewardship. Matthew 25:14-30 illustrates this is in the parable of the talents, where servants were entrusted with their master's resources. The one who invested and multiplied their talents were commended, while the servant who buried his was rebuked. This parable underscores the importance of using resources wisely to generate growth. Number two, faith and diligence in the unknown. Ecclesiastes 11:6 emphasizes faith and diligence in sowing seed, even when outcomes are uncertain. Investing requires a balance of trust in God and proactive effort. By diversifying resources and seeking multiple opportunities, believers can participate in God's provision and the growth He enables. Number three, preparation for the future. Proverbs 6:6-8 Amplified praises the ant for storing provisions in the summer, demonstrating foresight and preparation, investing in a practical way to prepare for future needs, aligning with the biblical call to plan and act wisely. Why wise investing honors God? Number one, faithfulness in managing resources. Luke 16:10-11 Amplified states, "Whoever is faithful in very little things is also faithful in much. If you have not been faithful in the use of earthly wealth, who will entrust the true riches to you?" Investing wisely demonstrates faithfulness in handling the resources God has entrusted to us, ensuring they are used for His purposes. Number two, multiplying resources for kingdom work. Wise investments generate returns that can be used to advance God's kingdom. Acts 4:34-35 Amplified describes early Christians who shared their resources generously, ensuring no one was in need. Through investment, believers can grow their wealth to support ministries, missions, and those in need. Number three, reflecting God's creativity and wisdom. Genesis 1:28 Amplified calls humanity to fill the earth and subdue it, putting it under your power. Investing reflects this mandate by utilizing creativity, wisdom, and effort to cultivate and grow what God has provided. Practical steps to invest wisely. Number one, seek God's guidance. Before making investment decisions, seek God's wisdom through prayer and His Word. James 1:5 Amplified promises, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, and it will be given to him." Number two, diversify your investments. Ecclesiastes 11:2 Amplified advises, "Divide your portion to 7 or even to 8, for you do not know what misfortune may occur on the earth." Diversification reduces risk by spreading resources across different opportunities. This applies to financial investments, businesses, and even charitable endeavors. Number three, invest with integrity. Proverbs 13:11 Amplified warns, "Wealth obtained by fraud dwindles, but he who gathers gradually by honest labor will increase his riches." Ethical investing ensures that financial growth aligns with kingdom values. Avoid investments tied to unethical practices, focusing instead on opportunities that reflect God's righteousness. Number 4, consider long-term growth. Proverbs 21:5 Amplified states, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance and advantage." Investing requires patience and a focus on long-term gains rather than short-term profits. Strategic planning and diligence are key. Number 5, educate yourself. Proverbs 4:7 Amplified emphasizes the value of wisdom. The beginning of wisdom is, get skillful and godly wisdom. It is permanent. And with all you're acquiring, get understanding, actively seeking spiritual discernment. Understanding investment options, risk, and strategies is essential for making informed decisions. Number 6, start small but stay consistent. Luke 16:10 teaches that faithfulness in small things leads to greater opportunities. Begin with manageable investments and remain consistent, trusting God to multiply your efforts over time. How investing complements other financial principles. Tithes and investments. Number 1, tithes and investments. Tithing remains a foundational principle in biblical finances. Malachi 3:10 Amplified says, "Bring all the tithes, the tenth, into the storehouse, and see if I will not open for you the windows of heaven." While investing grows resources, tithing honors God as the ultimate provider. A balanced financial plan incorporates both. Number 2, savings and investments. Proverbs 21:20 Amplified highlights the wisdom of saving. There is precious treasure and oil in the dwelling of the wise, who prepare for the future. Saving and investing work together, with savings providing a safety net and investments generating growth. Number 3, generosity and investments. Proverbs 11:25 Amplified states, "The generous man is a source of blessing and shall be prosperous and enriched." Returns from investments enable greater generosity, allowing believers to bless others while glorifying God. Avoiding common pitfalls in investing. Number 1, greed and impatience. 1 Timothy 6:9-10 Amplified warns, "For the love of money is a root of all sorts of evil." Avoid greed-driven decisions and focus on investments that align with God's purposes. Neglecting stewardship principles. Investing should never overshadow biblical principles of stewardship, such as tithing, generosity, and avoiding debt. Maintain a balanced approach that prioritizes obedience to God over financial gain. Number 3, risk without discernment. Proverbs 22:3 Amplified says, "A prudent and far-sighted person sees the evil and hides himself." Avoid risky investments that could lead to significant losses. Research thoroughly and seek godly counsel before making decisions. Number 4, placing trust in wealth. 1 Timothy 6:17 Amplified cautions, "Do not put your hope in uncertain riches, but on God." Investments are tools for growth, not sources of ultimate security. Trust in God, not in financial returns. The spiritual benefit of wise investing. Number 1, enables greater kingdom impact. Investing grows resources that can be used to support missions, ministries, and charitable work. Matthew 6:20 Amplified encourages believers to store up for yourselves treasures in heaven. Wise investing allows for eternal impact. Number 2, promotes peace of mind. Proverbs 3:5-6 Amplified reminds us to trust in God's guidance. Wise investing coupled with faith provides financial stability and peace, freeing believers from anxiety about the future. Number 3, fosters growth in faith. Investing requires trust in God for results. As Ecclesiastes 11:6 suggests, this dependence on God deepens faith and reinforces his role as the ultimate provider. Practical example, applying biblical investing. Consider a believer who receives a salary and desires to honor God with their finances. They tithe faithfully, set aside savings, and invest a portion of their income in opportunities that align with kingdom values. They diversify their investments, prayerfully seek God's guidance, and remain patient, trusting Him for growth. Over time, their investments yield returns, enabling them to give generously, support missions, and create a legacy of faithfulness for future generations. Conclusion: investing wisely for God's glory. Investing wisely is a key component of kingdom-style financial management. Reflecting diligence. stewardship, and trust in God. Ecclesiastes 11:16 reminds us to sow diligently, trusting God to bring the increase. By diversifying resources, planning carefully, and aligning investments with biblical values, believers can achieve financial growth while honoring God. When combined with principles of tithing, saving, and generosity, investing becomes a powerful tool for advancing God's kingdom and living out His purposes. By following the biblical path to wealth, we can unlock the secrets of financial success, experience peace, and create lasting impact of God's glory. All right, that concludes today's lesson. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Again, my name is Scott Perdue. I'm an Amazon author of over 100 books, all kinds of wonderful books out there, Christian books, self-help books for you. Next time you're on Amazon, go to the search bar, type in my name, Scott Perdue, pull up all those wonderful options, add some to cart, get them in transit to you right away. It's fantastic stuff. Share some of the books with people. Great books to share, great group study books, all kinds of wonderful stuff for you. Again, thank you for watching the video today and this series. Have a blessed day.